Hello, welcome back to another video. Took a little bit of time off last week. It was a busy week. Had a lot of end of the school year stuff with the kids, and just they had half days, and that was all of my extra available time was not there. So anyway, I've actually had a package of art that I'm going to unbox today, and it arrived last week. I just, like I said, just didn't have time. So let's just jump into it, and yeah, we'll talk about it, which seems obvious, but whatever. So this is what I want to say about it before we get it open, and I don't think I'm going to say much about it at all until we get it open, just because what I have to say is more once it's shown. I will have more to say about it. So let's see. The one thing I'll tease that it's coming from Next Comic Art, another package from Jiggy. It's an artist from his crew, and it's an artist that I have something from already, and you've seen me unbox something from this artist already if you've watched other videos. All right, let's see here. Let's take a look here. Okay, I just don't want to cut too much into. There we go. All right, we're good there. Got a bubble mailer here. I'm slowly becoming. I realize there's too much stuff on my desk. So I have limited space to work with, so I'm always afraid of like knocking someone over. So, but all good. So let's do it this way. Cut that open. I think we can slide this out. Let's see. There, yeah, that'll work. Okay. Slowly amassing a pile of debris on the floor there. So. Taped well, Jiggy. Good job, bud. Multiple layers of protection. That's always good. Yeah, almost here. Is that enough? Yeah. I'm not going to say it, but it is. Very much so. All right. So let's see here. Tape off. Yeah, so this is a piece that it came about because the artist that this is, you know, I struck up a friendship with, and it's been pretty cool. So this was born out of I shared a video of some art of this artist, and he saw the video. Actually, even before that, I shared my OAX haul video. I talked about this artist, and he saw the video, and he saw some of the things that I had posted in the OAX haul video, and it kind of struck up a conversation about the subject matter of what this piece is, and he said, you know, I was inspired, so I'm gonna do a piece. And I didn't commission it, and he said, you know, there's no pressure to buy this piece. There's just I saw what you were talking about, and it inspired me to do a piece. So I'm gonna do that. And I said, great. You know, when you get it done, let me know. And actually, throughout the process of him, you know, drawing this piece, he would send me process shots, and you know, effective marketing for sure. He's like sending process shots in this piece. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is it's a fun one. It's very representative of what this you know, this property is all about. So let me get this out of the bag here. And you know, much like so many other things when it comes to collecting art, things tend to go in batches. And you know, I mentioned before that I had some stuff from this property lined up. We've seen one already. and this is another one. It is a Planet of the Apes piece by John Amor. Now, John did the Gunslinger Spawn, the Spawnuary piece that I picked up that he submitted for the Todd McFarlane's competition for Spawn related covers. So I picked up that piece. I picked it up at OAX. I didn't have it in hand yet, but you know, John had watched the OAX video, and he said, "Oh, you're a fan of Planet of the Apes?" He said, I'd love to draw a piece for Planet of the Apes," and I said, "Well, I'd love to see you draw a piece for Planet of the Apes." He said, "Well, yeah," and then he went into what I said before, that he just said, "Hey, look, I'm gonna do one, you know, just because he described his process of, he does his commission work, and then ever so often he just gets inspired by something and wants to do a piece kind of for fun, not and then we'll list it for sale eventually, but just something that he to scratch that creative itch to do something that he was inspired by." And I'm honored to say my Planet of the Apes talk did it for him. So yeah, the what I love about this piece is it's very representative of the whole premise of the franchise. It's a Planet of the Apes, and obviously there's the big reveal at the end is that it's Earth all along, and there's the Statue of Liberty reveal at the end of the movie, and you realize that Charlton Heston, his character, had been on Earth all along, and then somehow ape evolved from man. So yeah, I love how this, it has the ape on the horseback, and it's on top of the Statue of Liberty, just representing the, they conquered the earth, they conquered, society. Even though it was mostly in the movies, it was man's undoing. There was a nuclear war, set off a bomb, fighting, all of that that led to the downfall of society. But this represents, that the apes took over the planet, and I think this represents it perfectly. It's not. I don't think I've ever seen an image, Planet of the Apes related, that had anything like this. Had an ape on horseback on top of the Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberty. It became such a an iconic moment in cinematic history. The Statue of Liberty is associated with the property, in various different ways. But I don't think I've ever seen a piece of art that represents it quite like this. And I was immediately taken by it, and I saw like the rough sketch of it, and I was like, this is going to be something pretty special. So it was, and I'm glad this worked out. I kind of knew, I knew right from the beginning, even though, he told me there was no pressure to buy it, and I didn't feel pressure to buy it, but I wanted to buy it. I knew, I was like, oh, if there's anything half as special as what that Gunslinger Spawn piece, what that did for me, when I saw that, and what, my emotional reaction to that, I was like, if it's anything like that, I'm definitely gonna want this piece. So I'm happy to say that it did. It did have that same type of impact on me. And yeah, so that's two in a row, two art packages in a row that are Planet of the Apes related. And like I said before, it's not that I want to build an entire collection based upon Planet of the Apes, but as I get deeper into the collecting art and the pieces that kind of speak to me more, anytime I see a Planet of the Apes piece of art, like not any piece, but there are pieces that I see that are like, oh, that really it just really speaks to me. And I love how this one, it was created out of John seeing the video that I posted, and I just love how this piece came about. I love the story of it. It goes well with the the thing I've talked about before, and it's just this hobby, the art. It's all about people connecting with people, and my connection with John, and have conversations with him, and I think that's really cool. I just really think that that is, you know, a great thing about. It's a great thing that comes out of creating videos and content, and I don't like that. I don't like content, but just creating videos about my love of the art and what I collect. Um, so just sharing that this piece came into existence, and would I have at some point in time maybe commissioned Planet of the Apes piece from John? Yeah, maybe. But I didn't have to. I just like how this came about naturally, and he was, like I said, inspired by the video, and that's an amazing feeling. So, yeah. So there's not a whole lot more that I can say about this. I love again the technique of, um, and he mentioned, and pardon my ignorance, but there's an artist that he was inspired by. I'll have to double check what that was. I feel bad. I apologize for that. But like the Gunslinger Spawn piece, I want to say it was in a. No, I won't say. I, it was an artist that I didn't know about, but he was inspired by, and it's another, just I guess it's like heavy cross hatching. To develop the shading of the image like he did in the Gunslinger Spawn piece. You see it here on like the horse's legs and all around inside the there's not as much cross hatching in the Statue of Liberty. You get some down at the bottom there, but just the just a bunch of lines that create an image. I think that's what I should go find out more about the artist that inspired John to do these type of pieces, because he did another one. It was the Calf Live mystery sketches, and John I think did like 6 or 7. Like there was a bunch that he did, and there's one was a Michonne from Walking Dead, and I saw that one. I was like, that's again like that speaks to me in that same type of way. I thought that was an amazing piece, and to get that for $200, that's I certainly wouldn't be unhappy if that was a piece that I got in the mail. I've talked before about how the mystery sketch thing is not it's not really like my thing. Only because I don't know. I mean, the pieces that I've seen have been pretty good that have come out of it. It's just I don't know that I want to take that gamble. I'd rather just commission an artist directly. It's been a great way to identify artists that I see and I'm like, oh, that's kind of put them on my radar, which I think is really cool. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm thrilled to add this one to the collection, and thanks to John for being inspired by me talking about Planet of the Apes, and yeah, I love how this one came to be. So thank you for watching this one, and I will see you soon.